Hello, this is the Crazy Canes fan, and today we are doing the Carolina Hurricanes versus the New York Islanders recap. This was the season opener, and today is the 14th of October, 2021, and the Canes came away with a wonderful 6-3 victory. We are undefeated, so this is a great way to start this video series that I'm going to be doing, as we are going to be talking just about Canes hockey. So we're going to try to do as many games as possible on this channel, so please like and subscribe if you like how this first one goes. We're going to try to do it after every game. We will miss some just for holidays, vacations, stuff like that, but we will get a majority of them. So, and of course, if you guys want to see anything in the comment section about anything you disagree with, I will be checking it so we can have a good conversation and we can go on from there. But let's go ahead and talk about today's game. So, first period highlights. So, of course, in the most Canes way possible, we get scored on a unique play. So, pretty much with around 10 minutes to go, we had a dead whistle, and they started reviewing something, and I was there, and I was like, what are they reviewing? And it showed that they did miss Matthew Barzal scoring a goal on Frederik Andersen, and it was just very simple to see that it was an actual goal. A lot of people were upset about it, but you can't go against it. Anderson was not in a good position to stop it. And, Canes down 0-1. But Andrei Svechnikov, Mr. Svechnikov himself, responded by scoring with about 10:45 remaining in the first. That is the first Carolina goal of the season. And, of course, the goal in true Svechnikov fashion was at 7:37. So go number 37. Jespers Fast followed it up with a tip in from Slavin after Stahl won the faceoff. So Stahl won it, Slavin shot it, and a little tip from Fast. We thought Slavin had gotten his first one, but hey, we were happy to go up at the end of the first with 2-1, and it was really good grit coming back from that weird first goal. So I think everyone was pretty excited about it, pretty happy about it. There's a good amount of energy in PNC. Second period came out, and of course, Brock Nelson for the Islanders came out of the gate, 52 seconds, tied the game. Not a great goal, unfortunately. But one of the assistant captains, Jordan Martinook, with a beautiful snipes a few minutes later to retake the lead, and that goal is just not something we see out of Marty most of the time, but it was just really, really nice. A little bit later, Aho took a pretty big hit at 9:17. Players came to defend. They tried to figure out who had the penalty, and that was very interesting being there, trying to figure out what was going on. But Aho shook it off, stayed in the game the entire time. Doesn't look like there'd be any issues. Trocheck with the clink off the post almost made it 4-2. However, Nino, the one-man wrecking crew, taking a penalty, but also cutting through two defenders and the goalie to make it 4-2. It was just a gritty goal. Really like it. And unfortunately, to end the second, Anders Lee brought back the Islanders within one. Again, I liked it. The Canes didn't really buck under the pressure. They shook off a very quick goal. However, and we're going to talk about this later, Frederik Andersen, he just never looked comfortable in there. And I was there with the wife, and we were like, he just doesn't look good. And then, and we were a little bit worried about the game at that point, even though we were ahead 4-3. Third period highlights, super nice. Teravainen scored his first power play goal. There was some good passing on that. So we will be enjoying a Bojangles biscuit tomorrow, which is great because I have a COVID test. So I get something shoved up my nose, and then I get a free Bowberry biscuit. So I'm going to call that a win for me. And then, of course, at the end of the game, Svechnikov seals the deal on an empty power play empty net goal. So again, some really good long passes from there. So that means that, hey, tomorrow we can also win some chicken sandwiches. So tomorrow's going to be a little bit of a fat day, but that is okay. The third overall, we were a little scrappy. I was very happy to get the power play goal just to kind of give us a little bit. I can't really be too upset about it, because we scored 2 goals. We let them score none. We won the game. So the overall thoughts of the game, and really a couple points is, hey, first line, where did you go? And I was looking forward to seeing the Kokonyemi, and I hope I said that right, Aho Nietzsche's line just, do something. And I just didn't see it. Like, they just weren't there. They did not play particularly well. They just were kind of missing everything. And that's, a little concerning. I mean, it is the first game of the season. So we're not going to like raise a huge amount of red flags, but we're just gonna see kind of where it goes. However, I thought the great energy was in the second and third line. Those lines just seemed to mesh really well. Kept us in their zone a lot of times. Of course, we outshot the Islanders, but we generally outshoot most teams. Fourth line was solid. They just played well. Like Martinook with the score was super nice. I can't really say anything bad about that. The defense was solid overall from the first line to the third line. Didn't see anything that was really concerning, So overall, pretty happy. And I'm going to say this already. I kind of miss Ned a little bit. So I don't miss Mrazek. Apparently, he was already hurt in the first game. So, yeah, yep. But I really don't already like Anderson. He never looked very comfortable in that. I don't know if that was just because it's the first game. Maybe there's a little nerves. It's a different team, a different play style. He just seemed very timid. It just, obviously the first goal they scored, he just was not on the right crease. And that's why he blocked the goal, but the puck had already gone in the net or across the line. So it is only one game. So I'm, trying to say, okay, it is one game. Players have bad games. Goalies, if they have a bad game, normally lose. But we took a win. Pretty happy. The power kill and the power play both look good. We killed 3 out of 3 and 2 out of 5 on the power play, both in the third. So, and overall, the power play, it moved really fluid the whole time. So, rough to say. We'll see how it goes. D'Angelo was replacing Dougie on the line, and he moved the puck pretty well. And I can't really say anything bad about that. I'm not going to say anything else about him, but other than he just moved the puck pretty well. And of course, it's been a while, but the surge is back. They did a nice, simple surge. We really can't complain about it. So we'll see how that goes throughout the season. Might have to do a surge ranking for the season because they might win a lot of games, especially if this offense can continue to throw out like 6 goals. That's going to be really nice. So just kind of like a little bit of a note. There were a few more cross-checking calls. We got kind of hit by them a little bit. We're going to see that at the start of the season. That's something that there's a new league rule that was really wanted by the players, that they're going to be looking at it a lot more. And I don't know if it's a new league rule, but I know they're going to be looking at cross-checking a lot more because that's where a lot of injuries occur. So, that we might see kind of the beginning of the season as players kind of get used to it, just like in any other sport. But overall, I'm super happy with this first game. I think it went well. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to a pretty good season. So you know what? Hey, we're 1-0. So next game will be on Saturday. So I think they are away at Nashville. So thank you guys very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you did. Write some comments. Let's have some fun. I hope you guys have a great night, and go Canes.